Hi, my name is Peter. Welcome back to the channel where we talk property, investing, personal finance, and much more. So in this episode, we're gonna talk about the power of leverage, okay? And more specifically, how to use leverage in properties, okay? So let's get straight into it. So let's assume, just base case, we're buying a house. You're gonna see my drawing skills now. So we're buying a house and that house costs £100,000. Okay. Now I know if you live somewhere down south, you're probably thinking like, it's £100,000 for a house? Are you crazy? If you just come over towards Yorkshire, you're gonna find they're not everywhere, but you can definitely buy a house for 100,000. Okay. So, and let's say you have £100,000 yourself. So £100,000, you got that. Firstly, if you do, well done. Like that's amazing. £100,000 is a lot of money for some people, obviously. Now, is anything wrong with that? No, that's perfect. Okay, so you've got 100,000, you bought 100,000 house. Okay, let's say the market has gone up by 10%. By the way, last year in Sheffield alone, I think was a 17%, but hey, 10%. We got that house, now it's £110,000. So just ignore any cash flow or anything, just as a capital appreciation, you've made 10,000. It's not bad. If you had this money in the bank, you would make, well, basically nothing. You would actually lose money because of inflation. So that's the base case scenario. Now, in UK, what you could do is leverage. So the banks give you mortgages. They give you mortgage everywhere, but specifically for properties that you don't live in, properties that you rent out, you could get, everyone probably heard that already, it's called buy-to-let mortgage. Okay, so let's say you choose, instead of buying this house, to actually use your 100,000 and buy, that's now become a terrace house. You bought 2 of these houses. How do you do it? Well, you put 100,000, the bank put 100,000, and you bought the 2 houses. So you got 50% so-called loan to value. Okay, so you got 100,000 of yours money, the bank put 100,000, and you got the 2 houses. Now, what happens? Again, we got the same scenario. Market's gone up 10%. Your 2 houses. Brilliant drawing skills. No, an artist, as you can tell. So these 2 houses are now worth 220,000. Right. So you made 20,000. You don't have more money. You started with the same amount of money, but now you've made actually 10,000 extra. Well, compared to actually if you had them in the bank, you got 20,000 extra. But that's just 50% loan to value. Now, what normally happens when you do buy-to-let mortgage is actually they give you 25 or 75% loan to value, meaning for if you have 100,000, yeah, that's scenario 3, the bank actually will give you the money. Okay, that's 75% loan to value. So you put 25%, 100K, the bank's giving you the rest of the money. Okay, for so you've put 25,000 in this house, 25 in this, 25 in this, 25 in this. Okay, is water gonna be coming in here? Let's cover it, but better now. Okay, now again we got 10% up. Okay, and now these 4 houses, yeah, so these 4 houses are now worth 440,000. So again, nothing had changed. You don't have more money. So you started with 100K, you use no leverage, market went up 10%, you made 10,000 from capital appreciation. You went to the bank as what we normally do, and you leverage 25, basically you leverage the bank, well, you leverage your money, the bank give you mortgages on these 4 houses. So now you own 4 houses, not one. Each of them is going up in value, meaning you got 40K instead of 10K. You started with the same amount of money. You didn't have to put more money. It's the same amount of money. Also, each of these houses will be cash flowing, meaning that number will look a lot better, in fact, but we're just looking power of leverage into capital appreciation. Now, what you could do with this after that's gone 10%, you guessed it, you go and buy more of these bad boys. Yeah. So let's say you got 40, so you could buy a 5th one. Yeah. The market now, when it goes and you still got 15 left, so another 10% up. Now that's 450,000. Okay, now you got 15 plus 50, you got another 65 to invest. You guessed it, you go and buy more. And that's the power of leverage. It's absolutely amazing. It's also, that's where he kicked in so-called compound effect. Einstein called it one of the great miracles. So check that out as well. I should do a video on compound effects, because it's really important. But if that makes sense, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. And yeah, just leverage is everything in property. See you again in the next video.